At the show. Hello.
Hey, how's it going, Kendra?
Good. What's your name, baby?
My name is Ian,
Ian. Where you calling me from, love?
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh's in the building. How old are you?
I'm 31.
31. What do you do for a living?
So I went to pharmacy school. I have a doctorate of pharmacy, but right now I work as a consultant. It's kind of difficult to explain. Let's just say I'm a consultant for now.
Okay. A consultant for pharmacists?
Yeah, I work in hospice. I help people die, basically.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you work at the hospice and you help them with their last days.
Yeah, so whenever someone comes on the hospice, our goal of therapy changes. We're not caring so much about their blood pressure anymore. We want them to be comfortable and
No, I
happy.
understand what hospice is.
Right, so it takes medication changes to make that as perfectly geared as we can, I guess.
And you consult those situations.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Ian, do you have any kids?
I don't. That's my problem. I'm trying to get some.
Oh, he's ready to be a daddy. Okay. All right. And what's your zodiac sign?
Gemini.
So this is Ian, Gemini, 31, Pittsburgh, is a consultant for hospice, no kids. So what kind of woman are you looking for?
Honestly, Kendra, number one thing, I'm a Christian man and I will not be unequally yoked. She's got to be Christian or else I'm not even going to pay attention. You don't know how many DMs I get that's I'm not Christian, but, and I can't do it anymore. Number two, we were talking about kids. I want to be a father. I know I'd be a great dad, and I need somebody who's ready to be a mother as well. Because like a major turnoff for me is whenever they don't know. Like if you don't know, then you don't want kids. I'm not going to bring children into this world with somebody unless they absolutely know, just like I do. And then number three, education. I really don't care what a woman's education level is per se, but I don't know about you. I'm going to have some smart babies. Okay. So I want a house that is nurturing for children who want to develop, and exceed academically. And yeah, typically that is a pretty educated woman most of the time that I feel connected with, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But they definitely have to have a volition, I guess, to have that sort of situation in the home. Um, where was I going with that? Yeah, so it does. I guess I don't technically care, but yeah, I do feel most comfortable with pretty highly educated women.
Okay, not too many men say the woman has to be highly educated, which is a fair, no, that's a fair requirement. I think more people should request that. Let me ask you this. I want to go back to the Christianity principle. Are you practicing celibacy until marriage?
Um, so I actually was married before. I would like to wait. Yeah, I would. I
Okay,
would.
what?
I'm gonna let that be a conversation me and whatever potential partner I run into from here or otherwise have though.
Okay. When when did you get divorced?
As last year is when she left. We got the decree in May or April of this year.
Well, just curious. You don't have to share, but why did you guys get a divorce?
It's the kids thing. She changed her mind about having kids.
Oh, so she entered the marriage wanting kids.
Hmm.
When you got married, she decided she didn't want to have kids anymore.
Exactly. Now
Did
you
she
can
say?
imagine. You can imagine I'm very sensitive to that now. So whenever, like I said, whenever I hear I don't know, I just can't do it.
Understandable. Understandable. Would you date a woman with kids already?
Yes,
Yes. Okay. They want me to be clear. Do you mind sharing your ethnicity, your nationality?
I'm white. I'm
Right. Okay.
American.
Fair enough. All right. So does a woman got to look a certain way?
Honestly, no. The women that I've been attracted to, especially like in the past year or so since I have been dating, it's been very varied. If you're gonna win me over, it's not gonna be with your looks. I said it before, like I'm really interested in somebody who I connect with intellectually, emotionally, spiritually. Those are the most important things for me. I mean, there's a standard there. I mean, I don't know where the bar is exactly. I can't give you like concrete aspects of how a woman looks, but they have to look somewhat pretty. Anything above that, though, it's not going to impress me anything more than whatever my standard is.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Do you have a race preference?
I do not.
You're open to all races.
I am.
Do you mind me asking what was the nationality of your ex-wife?
She was Jamaican. She was black.
Oh, she was Jamaican. Okay,
Hmm.
fair enough. All right, so money. Does the woman got to make a certain amount of money?
No, I don't really care. But typically, yeah, a lot of the women that I've been seeing, a lot of them make more than me. They don't need me financially. Um, that's the like I love the idea of taking care of a woman financially, but it's never been it's never been even a topic of discussion with the folks I typically date.
Okay, it's not even a topic of discussion. All right, Ian, let's do the Kendra Cam.
All right, let's see what we can do here very quickly. Gosh, I'm sorry.
We can't see your legs, Ian. We gotta see your legs. All right, we can see you. Okay. Okay, Ian. All right, so this is Ian. Do you want the woman to be in Pittsburgh?
No, I'm open to anywhere in the United States. That's actually another point I wanted to make. My job is so amazing. I love it so much. I can do it from anywhere in the United States. So I'm open to and pretty much expect to move, honestly.
You expect to move, so you're open to moving.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's the age range you would date? You're 31.
26-ish to 36-ish. If she's on the higher end of that, that's fine. But she better want to have kids sooner than later.
He's ready to be a daddy now. Ready to be a daddy now. Okay, when was your last relationship? What was your marriage, right?
Yeah, yes, it was. There's a woman I dated for like a week. I would say she was my girlfriend for like a week. That was a couple months ago.
Only 7 days? What happened after 7 days?
Girl, you don't want to know.
I do want to know. How do you break
Oh,
up with somebody in a week?
her ex-husband was a psycho. Do you want to know the whole story?
I really want to hear it.
They still had like property, and I'm talking like over $1 million worth of assets that they were still dividing up. And the ex-husband's brother literally hired a hit woman, not a hitman, a hit woman, to attack her family. And I'm like, you obviously still have things that you need to like cut here. Like, there's no room for me at this point. It was very disappointing because I really liked the girl too.
A hit woman, so a woman to kill her?
I don't know what their intention was exactly, but there was a physical assault. That's what I was told anyway.
I thought that only happened in the movies. That
Yeah.
happens in real life.
Girl, my life is a joke. It is a movie, I swear.
Oh my God. Okay. All right, and so what are three? Well, before we get there, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I don't want to answer.
Okay. What are three flaws you have to work on?
My cousin actually said this to me the other day. I see the best in people to the point where I'm almost gullible. And that's something I definitely found out recently. I tend to really be too optimistic sometimes, I think. At least whenever I'm dating anyway. Another thing, I that's all the red flags. I tend to be a little bit too tight with my money. Sometimes I don't know how to let go, and I don't know how to have fun sometimes. And three, I don't know. I mean, I used to get kind of annoyed pretty easily, but I've been getting a lot better with that. Um, yeah, let's say I get annoyed easily, I guess.
You get annoyed easily. You get
Speaking of
annoyed.
which, you are extremely patient. I was watching the Instagram one. My goodness, girl. Like your face, and it was just like not registering. You're more patient than I, anyway.
Well, thank you. Ian, why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
When you date me, you get all of me. I don't do anything half. I'm not doing this half thing. I'm in it. I'm very marriage minded, and I want to work towards it. So yeah, you get a lot of motivation. Somebody who wants to put in the work, because I know it's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows all the time, and I'm willing to work through that. So yeah, if you're looking for a partner who actually wants to put in the work, this is your guy.
What do you mean you don't believe in half? Do you mean like half of the bills? Like, what does that mean for you? Because my audience, when they say half, they're talking about bills half the time. So what are you talking about?
No, I'm not talking about bills. I'm talking about like effort. I'm not gonna give somebody half effort. You know,
Okay.
if one of your viewers from somewhere across the country wants to connect with me, then yeah, I'm going to make plans to come out and see you. And I'm not going to just be like, oh, well, it's kind of far. No, I'm not doing that.
Not doing that. Okay, fair enough. All right, let's do it. This is Ian, Pittsburgh, 31, Gemini consultant, no kids. Non-negotiables, you have to be a Christian woman. You have to desire children. It can't be a maybe, I don't know. It has to be a desire that you want because that is very important to him. He's ready to become a dad. So let's do it. How can they reach out to you?
I'd say probably Facebook is the best. Ian Housel, IAN space HOUSEL.
Ian Housel.
You can hit me on Twitter too if you want. Grant_Harding, GARANT
I say
underscore.
let's do one. Let's do one so we don't get confused. So
All right.
tell them Facebook one more time.
Ian Housel, IANHOUSEL for Facebook.
And there we have it. All right, baby. Will you keep me posted how it goes, honey?
Thanks. Nice to meet you, Kendra.
Nice to meet you too, boo.
All right. See ya.
All right.